Yeah, so I'm Jacob today.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dr. Bones Locker podcast. I'm Jacob.
I'm Alden.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Ben, and with us today is our special guest, my flatmate.
Hello, James. I'm James. Hello.
Yeah, hey James, how's it going?
This is the comic strip where we take this is the podcast where we take 5 minutes a day to talk about the daily comic strip by Jason Ball 34 titled A Pirate's Life.
Do you plan how you're going to get that wrong every day?
No, it just comes out. I actually have forgotten, like my conscious self can no longer distinguish which one is real.
I see.
All right, we got a two-paneler. We got Chef DeLuigi and Dexter. And Chef DeLuigi says, "What'll it be?" And then Dexter says, "I'm trying to decide what my friend Dr. Bones would like." And Chef says, "Perhaps the ribs?" And Dexter says, "No thanks. He already has lots of those."
Yeah, can we get a Peter explains the joke from Peter, please?
James, can you explain the joke for us?
Sure. So, obviously, the question he asks, what would it be, followed by the suggestion of the ribs, and no thanks, he already has lots of these, implies he already has lots of ribs because he has ribs.
That's right.
Yep.
He's also
Fucking
a skeleton.
hilarious.
I don't know if you've ever seen the comic before.
Yeah, or if you inferred by the name Dr. Bones that he might be a skeleton.
This also makes sense.
So I just want to say that this is what many people nowadays refer to as a microaggression on the part of Chef DeLuigi, going out of his way to automatically assume that a skeleton would enjoy ribs, which frankly just makes me sick to my stomach to even think about.
I mean, that's just cannibalism, right?
Yeah, probably.
This is like a pirate ship, right?
I
Yeah.
don't know if they're on land right now or if Chef DeLuigi is their ship chef.
What would
I
be?
assume they're on land.
It does say takeout. I don't think you really do that on a ship.
This is true.
Can anyone think of possible other stuff that could be on the menu?
I mean, it
Limes.
depends on if we're
Just
limes.
limes, I
You
think.
said?
Yeah.
Just lines?
Yeah, I think it was just ribs and
Just a
limes.
lot of...
Ribs and
So I guess
limes.
that kind of excuses the whole thing because like who would want to eat just limes, especially if you're made
Or
out of calcium.
Is it that those lines on the menu are just ribs and the only thing
You know, instead of
on the menu are
underlining
ribs?
menu so many times, Chef DeLuigi should really put some shit on it.
Wait, did you say lines?
Yeah, I said lines.
I've been saying limes.
I
What's the
know.
difference? All right, I think we should now go to our Mario expert, James, to talk about the name DeLuigi.
Well, it was a very minor thing, which is very much up for debate. But DeLuigi, I guess Luigi is a name, kind of Germanic Halod, which means fame, and Wig, which means war, and also DeLuigi itself. Is that Die Luigi, implying double Luigi? This is a question. Die Luigi, Die Wig, War, Die War. There's some kind of World War II connotations? This is very much kind of floating ideas here, but
Yeah, I
That's
think it could be. It's probably not World War II, but it might be some 19th century Italian centric historical conflict.
Wait, so if this is a World War II thing, does that provide a timing problem for our...
I mean, if it was actually World War II, it would, because this takes place distinctly before the turn of the
sure.
of the 20th century.
We've
That's
confirmed
tough.
that they're British, right? These guys are British.
I think just in terms of who was doing piracy in the Caribbean in the 19th century.
I believe the
I mean,
proper
I've seen
term
pirates
would
before.
not be takeout. I believe it would actually be takeaway if they're British.
Oh man, yeah, that's a good point.
Dude, he's fucking British.
I was trying to work out if there was some sort of sub-dom relationship between the chef and the other guy. The fact that the other guy's kind of leaning away and the chef is kind of very steadfast and tall implies that he's the kind of the dom in their relationship.
Yeah,
But I think
I think he's just the
looking up
master
at
of his own domain here in DeLuigi's place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've got a physiology question. So we got the two things that aren't eyes on DeLuigi's face. Is one a mustache and one a mouth, or is one a mouth and one like a chin lump?
All right, 10 seconds. Rate.
Could be a tumor. I think that this is a 7.5 comic.
It's a
I
5
think
from
this
me.
is
Yeah, I'd give it a
3.
7.5.
James?
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, thanks
This
everyone.
is